The can rack bundle splitter sheet order filling stations consist of inbound conveyors, the bundle splitter, which transfers the material to the customer skid, which is placed on a packing table. Conveyors can be used depending on the volumes required and the type of skids being used. The normal practice is a two-position inbound conveyor system, which allows the side loader to bring a new skid and return an old skid back into inventory. The side loader places the inventory skid on the first section of the inbound conveyor, ready for splitting and picking by the bundle splitter. Once the skid is placed, then the side loader moves to position 2 and picks up the inventory skid and returns it into the rack system. The splitter operator inserts a pick wedge and can use a plastic shield to make the pick system totally scratch-free. This separates the sheets and provides the bundle splitter the opportunity to pick the sheets scratch-free. Once the material advances on the bundle splitter, the pick wedge is removed by the operator, and then the customer order transfers to the bundle splitter. All rollers are covered and the whole operation is scratch-free. Once the material is on the bundle splitter, it then transfers to the pack table, where the material will be placed on the customer skid. This is all done with a remote control so that the whole operation is hands-off. No lifting is required. Once the material is on the customer skid, it can then be packaged. Here on the inbound side, we have transferred the skid that we just picked, and we're now putting a new skid for the next pick. The side loader will then merely move sideways and return the skid to inventory. The bundle split operator counts the number of sheets required in an order, inserts the plastic shield, and then puts the pick wedge on top of the plastic shield. This is done to make the operation totally scratch-free. The bundle splitter is operated with the remote control so that the operator is not required to lift any sheets, and gives good safety to the operator and quality to the sheets being picked. The bundle splitter has a 2-speed motor so that it picks at 1 speed but transfers to the customer skid at twice that speed. This speeds up the operation and makes the transfer of material in less than a 2-minute cycle. Once the customer material is on the skid, packaging takes place with an overhead pneumatic strapper and overhead strap feed. Packaging materials are located near the station to reduce the number of steps required. Normally, one person can finish a customer skid with 4 straps and 4 corner protectors in a 3-minute cycle. The bundle splitter can be provided with a 2-stage pack setup which allows us to apply paper in a pass-through method and gives us both the top and bottom protective sheet. This is very attractive in aluminum and stainless material. Once the material passes through, the paper is cut and the customer order is ready for packaging. The overhead pneumatic strapper and overhead feed makes this an easy operation. Material is delivered to the station from inventory by fork truck or side loader. This low volume station is designed to transfer orders scratch-free and eliminate lifting. It takes less space than the larger gantry bundle splitter and costs much less. The up-down motion is via a lift table, and the bundle splitter is merely a back and forth conveyor. Again, sheets are transferred without any lifting by the operator and done scratch-free. The customer order is transferred onto the bundle splitter with the operator using a handheld remote control. The bundle splitter then backs away and the inventory material is removed and put back into inventory. The customer skid had previously been placed under the inventory skid and is now ready for loading by the bundle splitter. Once the material is transferred onto the customer skid, it is ready for packaging, and the lift table means that the skid can be raised to the best ergonomic height for packaging. Manual strapping tools can be used, or overhead mounted pneumatic tools. Operators can normally package a customer order with top sheet, 4 corner protectors, and 3 or 4 straps in a 3 to 4 minute cycle. Another good use for the bundle splitter is to assist inline packaging from 1 or more cut-to-length lines. In this system, the master skids convey out from the stacker through the bundle splitter, get packaged, and then are conveyed to either of 2 bays for unloading and shipping accumulation. Master stacks convey directly out of the stacker, and the split has already been made in the stacker with 1/2 by 1 inch wood strips. The master skid passes through a conveyor system with a gate, which then is lowered and enables the bundle splitter to make the pick. This is all automatic, and no operator control is required. The gate lowers, and then the skid automatically backs up to the gate, ready for the pick. The pick wedge is inserted between the splits, and the bundle splitter moves forward to transfer the material to the customer skid. This machine can handle splits up to 6,000 pounds, and therefore allows the cut-the-length line to produce a full coil and yet create the splits required by the customer, who often need skids in 2,000 or 3,000 pound individual lifts. This increases the output of the cut-the-length line and reduces the amount of material handling to get the individual sections packaged. Material is transferred by the bundle splitter to the customer skid or runners, and then packaging is achieved with an overhead pneumatic strapper, and generally produces a finished skid in 3 minutes or less. Packaging is done with an overhead pneumatic strapper, and once that is complete, the gate is lowered and the skid transfers away on conveyors, ready for pickup by crane and direct truck loading or accumulation on the floor, ready for shipping.